So when I started running again after my hip replacement, which is now 4.5 years ago, my running was a whole lot slower. So before hip replacement, I was doing constant 5 minute kilometre pace. So my half marathon time was always 1:45ish, like it would just sort of veer by a minute or two, hardly much ever. Like I think my fastest was about 1:39 and then my slowest was about 1:48. So my running was constant. So when I had my hip replacement and returned to running 6 months after my surgery, my pace was slower, and I purposely didn't try to push it because in those early days I was just trying to, get into it. When I did run my first 10k, I was just under an hour, and that had been my goal. So I was sort of closer to a 6 minute kilometre pace, and that was okay. I figured when I'd been running prior to my surgery, like from the time I got injured from running when I was 50 years old to when I had my surgery, that took 4 years to get that done. So I was 54. And then when I restarted running, so I was, 55-ish. So now I'm 58, and you would think, well, okay, you're going to slow down with age. That whole sort of 2020 to 22 where we were sort of in constant lockdowns and we weren't going out and there were no races to be motivated to train for, I did admittedly slacken off, just sort of was more casual in my approach to exercising. But towards the end of last year, 2022, I did start to do the park run more sort of regularly. Things that would put me off would be weather. My knees are a bit sore. You find all these excuses when you get out of a rhythm of not doing something on a regular basis. So this year, I started New Year's Day with a park run, and it was like I did 25 minutes and 33 seconds, I'm thinking. And then the next week I got my PB, 25 minutes 15 seconds, which was huge for me. That I was running a 5 minute K pace for that whole time. So it was amazing. So the things that I think have sort of reinvigorated my running. First, it's summer here, and when it's hot, I like to go outside and run and get my tanning in for the day. So an hour out running, I can't be told off for just sitting around in the sun, right? So I'm being active. The second thing is I got a new pair of shoes. Now, I've always been dubious about people saying, oh, these new shoes are making the top marathoners run so much faster. And it's like, well, surely it's just a shoe on your foot and you still have to, make your legs move faster. But no, these shoes have made such a difference. I can just run faster since I've had them. So I got them just before Christmas, and when I went for my first run, I was like amazed. Now, the adidas Supernova, they're not even a top range shoe, or a top range running shoe. There's plenty of models higher than this, and I bought them for on a special for $100. So when I first got them, I thought, oh, these look too big, and I tried them on, and my toe was kind of down there, and I thought, oh, have I got the wrong size, because I bought them online. And then I compared them to older Adidas running shoes, and look, can you see they are longer? And then I compared them to my running shoes that I've been using, these Under Armours, and oh, look, the toe is longer. Yeah, the size is my regular 7.5 US size, and all my shoes are this size. So I thought, well, it's too much hassle to send them back online. I'll just, I'll wear them. And when I did, I was amazed. So number one difference for me in my improved running is a new shoe. The other thing is I would credit it to doing park run every week. So, in the past, I always ran long. You had to go out. I always had to go out for at least an hour run. Otherwise it didn't even seem like I was doing anything. But now I'm kind of embracing just a 30-minute run. It's fine. It's good. So you can sort of slip that into your day wherever. So that's something else that's helped me. I don't always have to run long. And another thing is I have a new playlist. So just finding a new band that you want to listen to, or new album, and I'm just finding, oh, I need to go for a run so I can listen to my music for, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So what I'm listening to at the moment that's really got me back into running is a band called Bad Omens, and I just listen to that album every time I run, and that's on my park run playlist. So if you are struggling with your running and think you can't go any faster, I just found out that you can. So if you haven't had a chance to watch some of my other videos, go back and look through them. Look at my shorts as well. I post them now. And don't forget to subscribe to The Broken Runner. And if you haven't read my book, it's available on Amazon, Diary of a Hip Replacement.